Melissa, I think this could work for Nxpe.
Yeah. Looking at the lineup, though, I think the Farsa pick here for Nxpe was on the hands of Lpizo, with Yelly Hayes playing the roam role on a Grok. It's been a very long time since I've seen Yelly Hayes play a tanky roamer. Again, this is a gold medalist winning. Back when roamer wasn't even a thing, he was a tank.
Yeah.
His legendary box should play. Lpizo's Farsa will be the biggest X factor here for Nxpe.
Yeah, I love how we talk about Yelly Hayes here. He's one of the players who actually has rich experience onto the league. Yeah. And right now, Eman and Donut is what we're talking about.
Yeah, I think, I mean, there was a lot of focus up there if they could have possibly gotten an early kill, but, you know, that's going to be tough to manage. But right now, I mean, Nxpe playing pretty aggressive all around.
Yeah, Lpizo really maximizing the Curse of Crow with the combinations, being able to land the stun. Look at that!
Aqua should be fine from there. Luckily, you know, the Lpizo's flame shot was used on the top side. It might have converted to a first blood right there, but again, Nxpe trying to control the pace here, set things up, but everybody else now level 4. It's going to be a nice setup here. Can Irad get the kill? Yelly Hayes is going to have to back off.
Okay, so Irad here is now could be the possible best buddy of Demon Kite. He's now the jungler of RSG. We're now seeing roles of the new players here of RSG. So we might see some difference here. But onto the XP lane is still an eternal battle here and onto the first turtle fight. But I just love how the lanes, specifically the goal lane, just works for Donut from time to time.
Yeah, that early rotation by Nxpe was really helped. You saw even Lpizo utilize a flame shot just to maximize the poke damage they can dish out onto the Melissa of RSG.
It's all about time. It's all about patience.
Wow. That's aggressive.
Oh, all right. Out for perks there.
And this should mean a relatively easier turtle. Nxpe, look at that. Lpizo still going for it.
Yeah, I mean, he used a flame shot. He's still running. That is going to be the first blood by Lpizo. Turtle still going to be worked on. Aqua has the wild charge, but it's secured by Kazin. They do grab the objective here, plus the kill. Irad trying to get out. Renegade quite low too, but they're just going to disengage from there. Nxpe winning that whole part.
You saw there the aggression of Lpizo in the mid lane meant that Perks, the tank of RSG, wouldn't be there for that turtle. And now because of results around the map here, I like this aggressive Lpizo play. Now he's going to be helping Donut. Donut got to maximize the gold from the turret shielding, and there could be a big play!
Yelly Hayes goes in. Look at this combination. It's deadly. Emon's still going to be alive, but it's Perks that goes down. Lpizo's not done. What's up for a kill?
Whoa there.
Almost finding the target.
What's with Lpizo and the flame shots?
Yeah. That is what I call an angry bird right there.
The red one.
The red one.
Yeah, the red one. Just flying all over the map, using the flame shot. It's relatively short cooldown, maximizing the pokes, rotating well with Yelly Hayes. Nxpe Evos, they're sticking to the condition that's been discussed throughout the panel and earlier. They're helping Donut. They're getting him out of lane as much as possible. That's why this Bruno pick is working right now.
It's the space. It looks like Nxpe Evos now has learned from the mistake that they had. LPs are just being an angry bird here. They're trying to corner down Nats onto the XP lane, but looking at this map, RSG is onto the death bush here.
I also like to see this. You know, I like to see Yelly Hayes and Lpizo switching things up a little bit. It does add some dynamic. Now the focus still on Navs.
Everybody to a trap.
4 versus 1. Can Navs escape? Does get stunned. Flame shot's going to come out, but no kill just yet. So Navs able to survive that one. Renegade now joining the fight here. Might just give this one a go, but he's going to get knocked into the wrong area, the wrong direction. Renegade now the one running. It's a full ring around the Rosie here. Yelly Hayes with a very wild charge.
It's like a player entrance that we've seen there. Just how perfectly that.
Oh my goodness! Perks with the setup plus the wild charge. And it's going to be a double kill for Aqua. We thought it was done, and it wasn't. Plus the turtle. RSG making a huge play.
RSG is just looking at Nxpe. He's like, hey, follow me. You want to follow me? Yeah, we're going to go around the map. I'm just going to lure you into a really awesome trap. Perks with a 3-man Numenon blast and a flicker on top of that too. Let's see how Nxpe Evos will respond.
Oh my gosh, this is how Nats works with Wonders, pulling everybody on to his traps. With, oh, look at that, Perks.
Another Dare Strike gonna come out. Perks does get taken out here. Now Kaizen looking for the next target. Aqua does have the wild charge. He's gonna hold on to it for a little bit longer. Cancels out that wall that was gonna be set up too, so able to get away, but Perks does fall here.
It's still a complete defense here for the side of Nxpe Evos. No tower's been taken down.
Yeah.
Looks like they're still on to the row on how do they want to win on this fight.
Yeah, Nxpe Evos right now, that was a big stop by Rsg being able to make that play happen, getting that turtle, because you felt it in the game. Nxpe Evos were on that momentum. Rsg were able to just crash that.
Yeah.
So that means Rsg has a little bit more breathing room now, which they need. This Melissa needs to catch up a little bit more to the Bruno.
This is one thing they need to do and catch up upon Donut as of this time, but it's still RSG here trying to set up traps, because how Nxpe Evos can manage through team fights. There's a lot of CC happening, a good setup for space for Donut. There's a lot of control, there's a lot of burst. So probably right now they're just wanting to have more time to get in with the items to counter them off.
Yeah, I mean, it's a similar fashion. Both teams have quite a bit of CC. And, you know, at least NXPE, they can also disengage quite well, too. Here we go. Yelly Hayes giving the go signal. Emmon has to back off and retreat from here. Look at the patience from Perks. Lands another stun ultimate, and now Kaizen going to the focus. Aqua can't get the kill just yet. Kaizen still alive. Quite surprisingly.
Kaizen's life flashed before his eyes after that, the dash from the Valentina, the wisps of Valentina were just flying in the air the moment it landed on Kaizen. If one more wisp landed onto him, he would have gotten taken out. Fortunately, he was close enough to his teammates that the wisp would be more spared.
Yeah, wisp turns to a whisper, and they just said, "Oh, you're dead." That's how deadly it is.
Yeah.
On the side of Aqua, you know. It's just how they managed to pull this off against Nxpe Evos.
What did the wisps whisper?
I was gonna say, I don't think wisps whisper.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Maybe they
could.
do. Maybe they do.
It could.
Well, right now, they're whispering to go for the turtle. Irad is going to go ahead and secure that, but meanwhile, in the mid lane, El Piso quite low. Donut had to flicker around. Naz able to get the kill here. The next focus, Yelly Hayes. Wild charge out, but Perks grabs him with the kill. Now Donut being zoned out here. Kaizen just around the corner. Can he help Donut out? Naz still, is he going to pull the trigger again? No, he has the discipline. He goes back. He's not going to dive that turret, and Renegade too has to run from here. I don't think he has anywhere to go. Renegade gonna fall here, and now Rsg Philippines turning the tables, grabbing a lead.
That long sequence, that long chase was actually started out by Aqua on the Valentina, stealing the wild charge ultimate of Yelly Hayes. Hence why when we panned the camera there to the mid lane, there were two members of NXP that were knocked up and stunned.
Yeah, you're missing the ultimate there. Perks just letting down one hammer on the mid lane. Yelly Hayes being trapped.
You do get a catch here, but Yelly Hayes is going to be fine. He flickers out. Kaizen now, though, going to get cut off. The rest of the team is there, and the wall comes out. To save the team, they live to fight another day.
RSG in the lead, but Nxpe Evos have the tools to turn this game around. RSG and NXPE, despite the getting close to a 3K gold lead in favor of RSG, this is closer than we think. What RSG does have, though, is even a slight tower advantage, now going to be brought to 3. And finally, the top lane tower falling. So it's 3 towers on the side of RSG, 2 NXPE's 1 broken so far. How the XP laners manage the side lanes will be the next big factors here, with the top lane of Nxpe Evos exposed.
Renegade might be in trouble here.
Oh, he just keeps on pulling out RSG onto the a good setup here, because he needs to buy time for the team. They have to cut to the chase, get to the pace with Renegade here. Oh, yeah, gonna fall down to Irad.
Yeah, exactly what OSX mentioned there. That was buying time and buying space, because Nxpe Evos got to get the tower in the mid lane.
That's just it.
I mean, they're battling for space, so they do manage that. Now this first Lord of the Game is going to be up here. And honestly, NXP, if they can pull something out in terms of position-wise, they could still highly contest this. They just got to be careful at the same time, because, you know, they don't have Renegade just yet, but he should be here by the time this fight actually breaks out. Now that he's up, they're going to bob and weave this. They are going to grab the buffs as well. Kaizen has to get in proper position for this. They've got to watch out for Aqua. Waiting silently, the conceal play is going to come out. They're going to wrap around from the backside. Yelly Hayes, there's Aqua's response. Completely disengaging NXPE. Lord's still going to be worked on here. Renegade goes into the back. Lord quite low. Who's going to be able to secure it? It's Irad. RSG Philippines secures that one. Kazin quite low. Nav's on the hunt here. Irad trying to cut them off. That's going to be Kazin going down. Happy with that kill. Perks gets the stun. But they got to be careful here. RSG Philippines did secure the Lord on top of it.
My goodness, RSG, that execution. Nxpe Evo's got to split the map wonderfully, split the fight wonderfully. However, it was just basic Akai. Knock back the jungler of the opposing team, put him out of range of the Retribution, and Retribution it yourself. Although there was a very close flame shot attempt by LPZ to steal the Lord away, RSG still has it in their hands.
Yeah, speaking of RSG, they keep on just exploiting the weakness of Nxpe Evos on the team fights. They keep on splitting the power capability.
Yes.
Because right now, the keys on how RSG could work around this is that they want to clear the lanes faster, because that's one thing that they need to separate from NXPE, is the power spikes that they can get in the mid-game.
Yeah, I mean, even at this point, right, with the 5K gold lead, NXPE, they have to find the target. The question is, who is the target on RSG Philippines, right? There's not many that you can actually just focus on to get down. Emon's quite hard to even get to, quite honestly, especially with Melissa's ultimate, right? So that's the struggle we're seeing here from NXPE as they continue to lose at space around the map. They lose turret after turret, but at the same time, again, if they can allow Donut to get that farm, I mean, he did just pick up a Malefic Roar, so he's got to get some more of these key items for him. At the same time, El Pizzo here, oh, that's bad news. He's going to get locked down. Tons of CC. El Pizzo setting up that feathered airstrike, but that's what I was saying. That positioning is going to get punished.
That's one thing about Forza. Once you commit the ultimate, it just goes bye-bye once you head on and not to get. It's either you let go of the ultimate or just what? Die.
Yeah, you get bursted down, pinned down, all of that.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get away from that one.
Yeah.
And then what we need to look after this was Nxpe Evos. RSG is just using on their strength. It's the ambushes, the death bush plays that Emon and Knots can do against Nxpe Evos.
Yeah, I believe they call it Task Force RSG.
It's online.
It's online right now, and how they're rotating and they're playing this game is that they know that if they play a slower game and always just play around specific areas and objectives, that means they're putting themselves at the risk of just being caught in a feathered airstrike. So they're splitting the map constantly. They're not letting Renegade push freely. They're respecting the side lane minion wave management that is very important here. Something that was crucial in RSG's match yesterday against Blacklist International. So right now RSG is doing the right things to not let NXPE play the game they want to play.
Yeah, right you are, Redmar, because right now for RSG I'm looking at two things, because Aqua is up against 2 level gaps against LPs. It's 2 levels ahead. That's why it hurts when he throws those wisp onto them. That's Emon and Aqua, because onto your question, Naisu, who do you target here? Is the damage enough for Donut or LPs to go after the key members of RSG just to divide the damage onto team fights?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to have much of a choice for this one. Just give up that Lord.
Yeah.
And now it's RSG Philippines once again with a quite a big lead. And they're going to be marching down into NXP's base the best they can. Again, we really haven't seen Donut be able to capitalize on anything, but the best case scenario for them is really the defense that they can do. They can pull off here, but Yelly Hayes is going to be the one to get locked down. Does flicker out, can't escape this one, even with a wild charge. Nas does chase him down. Yelly Hayes survives. It's actually Donut and Renegade that fall here.
What an amazing layering of abilities by RSG, one after the other. Perks and then Aqua using the wild charge. It's crazy. They might win it here.
That might be the game right here. Ladies and gentlemen, RSG Philippines working on the crystal, and that's going to be it. It's only a matter of seconds, and game 1 secured by RSG Philippines.
There you go. It just does that. Clean.